Hello everybody, Lucas Hanneman here. Welcome to this week's episode of Guitar Tone Tuesday, all about Filtertron pickups. My favorite humbucking pickup and the first of all the humbucking pickups. More on that in 1 second. I just want you guys to hear this guitar clean so we can hear all the pickup positions to get a true sense of how these pickups sound. Here we go. Bright, articulate, spanky, but warm at the same time. Let's take a time machine back to the year 1956. The great guitar player Chet Atkins was on the road with a Gretsch guitar, much like this one. In Chet's guitar, he had de-Armand single coil pickups. Single coil pickups are pickups that have a lot of 60 cycle hum within them, but they sound really, really good. Especially back in those days, the power wasn't so clean at all the venues. So, people were more susceptible to the 60 cycle hum. So Chet was on the road with these de-Armand pickups, and he called up Gretsch and he said, could you guys design me a pickup that has a lot of the same qualities as my de-Armand single coils, but doesn't hum and buzz so much? So there was a guy over there at Gretsch named Ray Butts, and Ray got hard at work on designing what we now know as the Filtertron pickup. So here's what we have. We have 12 pull screws, so 6 per side, 1 per string, but then doubled, okay, at the top of the pickup. And underneath that, we have this very thin metal casing. Underneath the thin metal casing, we have 2 bobbins, and each bobbin has about 2,500 to 3,000 turns of copper wire. Underneath those 2 bobbins, which are very close together, we have a very large Alnico 5 or Alnico 2 magnet, and underneath that we have the base of the pickup. So in essence, what's happening is these pull screws are actually holding the pickup together. It's definitely a different kind of design. If you picture a sandwich, it's like having a toothpick there on your sandwich holding the whole thing together, except we have 12 toothpicks. You guys hungry yet? I know I am. So these pickups are really unique, and the interesting thing is, as I say, this all happened in 1956. The pickup was being developed at that time. But when it comes to the patent, Ray was actually beat to the patent office by the people at Gibson. Seth Lover he'd created the PAF pickup, the humbucking pickup as we know it today, the more popular of the humbucking pickups. But Ray actually created the Filtertron pickup first. Now, I love these pickups because they're very versatile, and I really find that they let you know what the true character of whatever guitar you have them in is. So let me show you what I mean. I have these pickups also in a Telecaster style guitar, and I find that guitar does not sound much like the Gretsch guitar, even though it's got Filtertron pickups as well. Now, these pickups in this guitar are actually Gretsch Filtertron pickups funny enough, whereas the ones in that Gretsch guitar are TV Jones Filtertron pickups. Both sound wonderful. Now, this guitar really has a voice all its own, and it really inspires me to play things that are not really like what you'd expect someone to play on a Gretsch guitar. Let me show you what I mean. I use this guitar for funk and blues, so I do things like this. So in this guitar, they really have that telly twang. So it still sounds like a Telecaster, but they've got this extra warmth that you only get from a humbucking pickup. But they still have that sizzle. Like, listen to them clean now. That neck pickup is not very un-Strat-like. I'd say it actually kind of reminds me of a Strat on steroids. But the middle position, to me, just has that telly thing, you know? The bridge pickup, it definitely has that Filtertron twang, you know. But to me, this guitar does not sound really like the other guitar. I mean, yes, it's a solid body guitar, but the pickups are more or less exactly the same. Now, one thing that's amazing about Filtertron pickups is they are not genre specific, as you can hear. Traditionally, people who played Gretsch guitars didn't always play in that Chet Atkins school. And what I mean by that is, with Filtertrons, we have things like this. With the overdrive, sorry. Yes, Malcolm Young was a user of Filtertron pickups. He pretty much exclusively used a Gretsch guitar with Filtertron pickups. And we also have things like this. Neil Young speaks often about how much he loves Filtertron pickups and how much he loves his Gretsch White Falcon. So these pickups have made their way into many genres of music, and I think they are one of the most versatile pickups out there, be it in a Gretsch guitar like this, or even in a Cabernet, the Telecaster style guitar like this. Now let me know in the comment section below what your experience has been with Filtertron pickups. Do you enjoy them? Do you love them just like me? Please let me know. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring that bell. We will see you guys and girls again next Tuesday.